I hope you was missing me. No, just kidding. I just put one video about CoSMIC, but now it's time to have the second video because CoSMIC has get a new version. We just have improved CoSMIC integration with OpenWebUI, make it much more stable and also easy to install. Yes, thanks to Docker. Docker is also another open source project who make easier our life to have different containers. And we're gonna go a little bit details later on. But to you that don't know what CoSMIC is the cognitive system for machine intelligent computing, which has been developed by OpenSI, the Open Source Institute at the University of Canberra. What is CoSMIC? It's a framework. What is trying to combine, not trying, is doing that, sorry, to combine different AI models with LLM. Try to become more explainable what those different AI models is doing. For example, we had make a publication showing how to make CoSMIC easy to understand the decisions making in chess. Also, you're working a project, CoSMIC can become a very good debugger in Python. And what we are doing in CoSMIC is instead you just use LLM by itself, we process the user queries to have like then a chain of thought implementation inside of CoSMIC to improve the reasoning of those large language models. And it is easier to contribute, easy to follow what has been implemented if you want to add more services. Because CoSMIC has like different services to be mimicking the multi of expert. Depending on the service you require, CoSMIC, you're gonna go to those services. But let's go to see how we can get this very fast and up going. You do not need GPU, but GPU is gonna make a big help. I just tried before that what you are seeing, those things here. Oh, in the wrong place. Okay, it's here. I need to just clean. Oh, let's go. I always confuse which system you are using, correct? What you need to do is to be able to have like a quick start is first thing, you can come here, read the README, and then you're gonna say, yeah, if you want a quick start, what you're gonna need is to download the Docker Compose. What is the Docker Compose? Docker Compose is that file in here. I open here. I'm just gonna, yeah. Here, as you can see, here is the file which manage all the services, right? For us, what we can recommend all the other things is just extra integration you can have, but it's not mandatory. Then let's do the simple as possible using OpenWebUI to give you like the user interface that make it easy to manage the project. And then a pipeline is like kind of back-end structure to link different Python scripts to the OpenWebUI. There is well documentation, you can follow the instructions there. Then CoSMIC is then being integrated to OpenWebUI as a pipeline, and that's the container. If you want to get it, download all the repos to be able to build and contribute and modify, you can download there. Then if you want to comment those here, you're gonna be building from the download. But if not, if you just want to get like a quick start, you just download the Docker Compose the way it is, and this you're gonna pull the image from our Docker Hub repositories. Seems I'm having trouble to do those things here today. For a reason, I think it has to do with the screen recording. But anyway, once you download, you have to navigate to the folder where you have the Docker Compose file, as is here, right? And then you just have to say Docker Compose up. -D to become running the background. This you're gonna then pull from the internet, the right? I have pulled before because otherwise it can take up, if your internet's not very good, similar my here, it can take like up 5 minutes to pull, and you don't want to be sitting here just waiting for the repository. And you can see the service should be starting. If you do a Docker PS, to be able to see what are going on, it is all the 3 containers we just start. Still, there is a health checking in the OpenWebY, and the health is starting. This takes probably 50 seconds. And then we can just open the things here. What I'm doing is, as I'm logging into my virtual machine Linux, I'm gonna have to forward the parts that the system use. I think it's 3000 as well. But if you don't remember which parts your system are using, it's easier if you go to the terminal and you go there in your Docker PS. You can see here the parts actually is being forwarded, right? Then we can see if the thing is healthy. That means you should be good to go. And let's test that. Local 8080. Yeah, that is our first page. The first time you start the service, you're gonna ask you to the username. All right, let's use this one here. Right, and then this is gonna be the admin of the system. After that, any another one you're gonna get here, gonna ask you to then say your registration is being sent to the admin, then the admin come here and can just choose what is the role of the person. What we did different, what is new for OpenWebY, what's not default, that's why you cannot just copy from there, is that config page. Because that config page is give you like extra information that CoSMIC is required. Because as CoSMIC can run like with GPT-4 if you wish, then you do need the OpenAI key. But if not, you want to choose only open source model, you can use the Ollama framework, and then you can go to any of those models Ollama can give it to you to be able to hear. The one I'm very happy with the results you're getting in the moment is Llama 3.1. Then let's start with Llama 3.1. Here is the selection service. If you can choose out selection, the query analyzer inside of CoSMIC, you're gonna say what is the service he want to focus, depend of the query the user using. If you just want general question, you don't want any other service, you don't want to get confused, you can choose that one here. Then that query analyzer also use LLM to make the decision if you're hearing out selection. You can use the same as above, or you can have like different models as your query analyzer. For chess, if you're gonna be using the chess service, it's come already with one binary file for the stockfish. But if you want to have another different model that you actually want to use, you can go with that. I just realized you just listen my voice, what can be harder to understand without seeing my mouth. Okay, here is in case you are using like a different model and you need to enable quantized model, right? It's like if you are training, fine-tuning your own model. Then you have a reg. Here specification is like the top K, like how many you want to use to reply your query, right? How much the similar results you're going to be using to generate your answer, and then retrieve scoring for those similarity. And then once you do your save, it still is fully saved, then you can go there and you can ask him, how are you today? I don't know what chance I did. First I'm gonna ask that question for him today. Right. What's gonna happen is you're gonna load the mod at the GPU or depending what you're in CPU, then it's gonna affect a little bit of time. The first question, it's take a little bit longer. because you have to get the model from the internet, load it into your GPU, and then process your query. But after that, the thing is gonna be, yeah, he said he is functioning with optimal parameter. Good to know. Good to know. How can you help me? How can you help me? Let's see what they're gonna answer. Anyway, that is just a little bit of a demonstration what is CoSMIC, and he actually answers exactly the same question. No, not exactly the same. It changed a little bit just in the end, but that is aspect of life. Thinking, who is the inventor of the airplane? Let's see what he's gonna tell of that. Is there any more scientists who contribute? I'm gonna ask like a following question just to be able to check the history, right? As far as question, event of the airplane, so I created by who else contribute to this invention? And then it's just to be able to tag. As I can see, running locally is not as fast as ChatGPT, but you can then make sure like your data is there saved for you. If you are happy with that and would like to contribute to the project, please reach out. Have a look in our GitHub repository, and it is more contribution for the airplane. I would like just to thank you for watching, and please reach out.